What is your greatest regret of leadership in ministry? Greatest regret?
I got married too early. And you would say, how would that affect ministry? It affects ministry because anytime you're unhappy in a marriage, it affects everything you do. And anytime you get to a certain level in other people's eyes and your marriage falls apart, it sets things back. You may recover and achieve a certain amount of height in the view of other people, but somebody got lost in the shuffle because you made a vow you didn't keep.
Wow.
So if I were to regret anything, it would be destroying my marriage in the name of God by not being home to a woman who did not marry a profession, but married a person.
Wow.
You see, I thought she was against my ministry because we were so young when we got married. I mean, I was barely 21 when I got married. And I didn't know anything about life. I came out of my mother's house into my own marriage relationship, out of my parents' house into a marriage without any time in between. And when I was a novice, I was a tyro. I was not educated to the attitudes of being in a companionship with someone. So I'm preaching all the time, gone all the time, thinking I'm moving in the things of God, totally believing that she and my children were in total support. And I said to her, you knew I was a preacher when you met me. But the woman didn't marry a profession. She married a person, and the person was never there. So I would say to all young people, you're called of God, but you have a family. Go home. God is not angry when you go home and you take care of the things of the world, how you may please your mate. That's the single greatest regret that I have now that you force me to go into what I don't want to go into, and that's living in regret. But the greatest regret I have is that I destroyed my marriage because I married too young. I end up destroying my marriage in the name of God because I put God out there when God did not mind me taking care of that woman who entrusted her life to me. She married a person. When she marries you, she marries a person. You don't go home speaking in tongues. You go home with a gift. You don't go home putting a Bible in her hand. You buy her a dress, buy her a car, take care of her, let her share what you have gained and not be gone all the time. She needs your presence. Everybody else is reaching for your wisdom. Give her your wisdom. Everybody else is reaching for your time. Give her your time. Take a day out of a week or a month and say, babe, this is yours. I will do nothing. I will answer nobody. I will do what you want me to do. And that's that. And stop being so misogynistic